Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian-American makeup and beauty addict, or I'm a drag queen, Lada Deluxe. And yes, I put myself in drag today because today we're doing the review of the new Kimchi and Trixie Bff4Ever palette. It's so freaking beautiful MVP palette, BFF Forever collab. Yes, I got it. And I got also a highlighter because this is a must. Those highlighters, just like the Pros Gone Wild. Anyway, this is going to be a long intro. So we're going to be doing this drag look with everything I got. I used pretty much almost every shade in it. Everything. And I'm going to tell you what I think. They're going to be swatches, a little tutorial, all of that. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live on some Mondays. So follow me on social media, all the links down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into the fabulous tutorial, Hannies. So I got this almost immediately, like an hour after it came out, and it's 45 bucks. This is 20 shades. It's Kimchi and Trixie Bff4Ever collab. If you're a fan of drag, this is a must. If you're a fan of them two queens, I mean, I love them both, so for me it was a no-brainer. Yes, I don't like overpriced makeup, but you know, you buy this kind of makeup for who it is, not for the makeup that's inside. Yeah, some bar. Forgot to take the film off, and of course it's gonna be destroyed. Anyway, so I'm gonna do the swatches of this, and you're gonna see what it looks like. I haven't swatched it yet. And I also got this highlighter. It's a white light double diamonds, and I got 2 shades, slightly different. They're both like delicious. Just a warning, they're kind of creamy, and they're more creamy than Hope Pearls Gone Wild. And they take off your makeup if you don't pat them on. It has mineral oil in it, but the formula is amazing. Just have to be careful how you apply. So I'm going to swatch it all, and you're gonna see how this looks. Okay, guess who's back again? The hairy arms of my husband, because I put self-tanner on, so I didn't want to mess up my self-tanner, so there you have it. So I put his swatches down by columns instead of the rows because it makes more sense. This is the brown poop row, and this is the second glitter and shimmer row. The third, the green. Can you see that? You probably can. I cannot see it in the camera, but the green is so pretty. It's green glitter. The purple, this one, my favorite. The pink. They swatched so nicely. I actually can take my complaints back. I was complaining there's too much glitter, but the formula is the bomb. It swatches like butter, so I need to like shut up and take several seats. And here the mattes. The blue is kind of meh. It's a nice shimmer, but it's nothing special. The yellow matte is amazing. This is my favorite shimmer, the duochrome. Like move your arm a little bit so we can see the duochrome. And the green is gorgeous, and the rest of the mattes you see them in my bowl. So that's all the swatches. All right, thank you. You can go clean yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of it. We're gonna do a quick drag look. I'm like living for it, and I need to take it off because it's like almost 9 p.m. My cats are destroying everything inside, and we need to feed them too and feed ourselves. So yeah, the usual. So watch the tutorial and the final look. So as you can see, this is a very Trixie Kimchi / Kimchi inspired shape, and when I do drag like for my own, just on my own, not copying anyone, I do kind of a similar shape because I like extreme makeup. So this is one of my favorite shapes to create, and we went all out. I already did this eyebrow. I used Kimchi pencil, which I rarely use for some reason, but this is 01, and it seems like it's a taupe. It's kind of like one of the soft things, so you can't really draw your lines with, but it's good to sketch because it's very soft. You know, it's like glides easily. So for the base, I used the Profusion base. I don't know why I didn't use white kimchi concealer as well. It's actually thicker than this base. Anyway, so let's start with this. There are things that I love and there are things I hate about this palette. You know me, I'm gonna tell you straight up the tea. I love my queens, but you know, you can't satisfy everyone's taste. You know what I'm gonna say, the black and white. Where's black and white? Regardless. So let's do this rainbowish look, flowery, because there's flowers on the palette, see? Little flowers. And check that out. I don't know if you can see this. The holographic thing, then changing the expressions. This is so cool. This reminds me of something from my childhood. I don't know what they're trying to do. Is this 80s or is it 90s? This something like reminds me of my childhood. They used to have those kind of pictures when I was a kid, so it's interesting. Anyway, in Soviet Union, we did have holographic images. You'd be surprised. So let's start with the yellow. That's how we went. It's called Egg Tart. Anyway, so some of this eyeshadow, some of this pressed pigments. I'm not sure what Egg Tart is. She's not listed as either, so I'm not sure what she is. The yellow one. So yellow looks very yellow, makes me very happy. So I'm using lots of different brushes for this as usual. Very, very powdery. I'm gonna show you. It's like all over that pan, but again, that doesn't mean anything as long as we have pigmentation, and we do have pigmentation. But yeah, it's very, very good. Now I'm gonna take the same brush and go between Wild Poppy and Egg Tart. So on this eye I had issue blending orange and yellow. Orange didn't want to stick with the yellow because it's pressed pigment, and I'm feeling some formulas of pressed pigments that don't want to stick with the eyeshadow without the base under it. Something about it. So it was kind of hard to blend together, so we'll see if it happens again in this eyeball. I'm gonna try to mix them together on the brush and see if that works better. That seemed actually to work a little better. I don't know what happened on this eyeball, but seems like it's not a problem anymore. See, it would have been so much easier if there was a white. I would have blended out to the eyebrow. And the funny thing, both of them were white all the time. Like, all of them have white. I know, Kimchi told me herself, like, why have white if we have Taco by Sugar Pill? Which, of course, I used today, so, oh well. Anyway, let's stop bitching and moaning and continue with the makeup. I'm gonna use I'm using the Artitude makeup brushes. I'm gonna use another brush, just like those, similar size, medium-ish. And we're gonna go in this formation, pink, purple. So this is called Sweet Tart, and this is called Dahlia. I think Sweet Tart is a pressed pigment as well. Now Dahlia is a pressed pigment, the purple. Sweet Tart is eyeshadow thing. Sweet Tart is not listed either. What happened to those eyeshadows? I'm not being shady, I'm just being dumb, I think. Alright. I'm gonna go in between Sweet Tart and Dahlia, the purple one. So I'm gonna start using the white. Pretty much very simple, blending with white and pink and purple. Now, can you tell I did not remove any eyeshadow fallout? I just went right with the base over to cut the crease. But this is drag, it can't be messy, because it should be looked at from distance. No, I'm just kidding. The case is, I'm using so many shimmers and glitters, it's gonna cover up anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna use another Artitude brush, which is very flat, and we're gonna go for a variety of shimmers. I'm going to start with this one. It's kind of looks like a duochrome. It's called Parisian Glow. So bougie. I think I want to use it as a highlight, although I do have a highlight. And also I want to use Pink Chiffon, which is definitely a duochrome. It's like pink and gold. And that's it for the shimmers. And now I'm gonna use glitters on top of it because, you know, this is how we roll. We are very extra on this channel. Alright, so we did the base, And the reason being, I was trying to go just with glitter on this eyeball and kind of like something with the base and the glitter over the base, eyeshadow base. It wasn't opaque enough or something, I don't know. I didn't like it. So we're gonna try a few of them because, you know, the more the merrier. A la mode, which is like white-ish. Then my favorite glitter in this palette, Let Them Eat Cake. Yes, and I'm also gonna go a little bit of Flower Power and Drag Loyalty, just because. There's 6 glitters in palette. I'm trying to use most of them. I mean, it's me. Pretty good formula. I'm not using any glitter primer, so I'm going right into the eyelid with eyeshadow underneath. So that's a good sign. It sticks. It falls out minimally. So I like that. Some reason for me, Profusion formula always worked out the best. The glitter formula is so good. But Kimchi, I don't know if maybe I've tried some of the pressed glitters, I don't remember. This one's good. And going for the Let Them Eat Cake. Oh, now you gotta see this. Oh, do you see that? I don't know if it's too bright. This pink is so lush. It's like a bunch of gems on the brush. Oh, it's almost like a different formula or something. It's softer, I don't know. But I'm eating it. I'm eating that cake. I'm so gagging. So now I'm gonna mix the Drag Loyalty on the brush together with Flower Power. Because I mix SHIT on this channel. And why not mix glitter? Now, these are a little darker and harder to blend. But don't you worry, I'll tell you how to do it. So here's the thing. With this dark glitters, it's not eyeshadow, it's not gonna blend so well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dip back into the pink chiffon, the duochrome. And it's very soft. And I'm going to apply it over the glitter. See what it does? It kind of like muddies the glitter a little bit, but it makes it a little more pliable. And it can actually mix and blend. See? This worked. Just a little tip. I mean, it's my method, that's all. Try not to go all the way to a lash line because obviously we got a huge drag eyeliner. So next, we're gonna cheat. And we're going to add black because I can't go without black. And I know most of the drag queens of the Trixie and Kimchi kind of a style, they use black eyeliner and they don't use black eyeshadow. All that Trixie does, Kimchi I don't think she does, but Trixie does. So Trixie should have put her foot down and said, let's have black in the palette. I'm just gonna bitch about it all the way. So let's do the eyeliner first. The reason being, because I want to see the continuation of shape. It's kind of like sketch and stuff because it's not my real eye. I'm drawing a new shape of everything. So you want to see where it lands. I'm using ABH eyeliner, by the way. And this is just a sketch too. I'm going to sharpen it later. Because I'm going to be a little messy with glitter. But that's why we do final touches later. So this is the shape. So I'm going to start shaping up the lower lid. Just to create those lines and see where I'm going to put the angle. So here's where we're cheating. I'm going to go for the Matte Maxine palette. And I'm gonna go for black. This is the only black I have from Kimchi. I'm not sure if she has black in any other palettes. I'm pretty sure she does. But that's the only black I have. It's pretty decent. It blends with the eyeliner very well, so this is the goal. Now for the next part, I'm using Kimchi Chic White Concealer, the most in white, and we're going to create a new. Usually I use gel liner for this, to be honest, but sometimes gel liner come out a little crusty at the end, and this could look a little smoother. We'll see. It's not recommended to use eyeshadow in your waterline because it's too sensitive, but use it at your own risk. I'm just gonna say that. So back to my sugar pill. Alright, so now that we created this, I'm going to add a little more base under my eyes. We might as well just use the same Kimchi base and concealer. And we're gonna draw a little bit more rainbow-ish stuff. Okay, using another small brush, this is just a brush. We're going to go into pistachio. After pistachio, we using blue shimmer actually. And yes, sometimes you can mix blue shimmer because who cares, it's drag. Sapphire, I wish it was a matte, but oh well. I wish I could like get rid of this. Like, why do we have these poop colors here? There's no reason for diarrhea on one side of the palette. But yes, I read them. Blue, and then I'm gonna go to Dali again, you know, just the usual rainbow formation. Pistachio is real pretty. Look at that pale green, so pretty. And blending more black here. So here where we are at now, I added the liners and the gems off camera because it's clearly not much of a tutorial as it is a review, and we're reviewing the palette, and so far I'm very happy. I had this eyeshadow on for like the whole time I was filming, and I must say the glitter wears real well, except for like there in a corner where the lid is really wrinkly. It's kind of greasy a little bit, but it's the nature of glitter. The pink formula, I have a feeling like the formula of pink glitter is better than others, but maybe I'm just prejudiced because I like pink. But anyway, I'm gonna use a lot of Kimchi products for the foundation and the contour and everything, and we'll be back to test the highlighter because that's the tea in the shade, and I can't wait to put that on. So this is what we got so far. I finished the eyes and the base, and I put Kimchi lipsticks on, just a bunch of bullet lipsticks, and the glitter, the pink glitter that's in the middle, it's on my lips as well. I mean, I want to create this kind of a fake doll, my usual. Anyway, let's test the highlighter. The highlighter looks amazing. Elaina, wanna say hello? Come say hello to the audience. I know you're very, very, very feisty right now. You're very feisty. You stepped in your poop. I can see it in your paws. Somebody stepped in his own poop. You little shitter. Baby. Alright, so let's test the highlighter. So the packaging looks like this. It's very pretty. And the highlighter itself looks like this. Let me zoom you out so you can actually see. There you go. You can see the kitty too. I'm gonna use my fingers because knowing that the other one, the Pearls Gone Wild, that one is best used with fingers, and this one has gold and purple side. Alright, after this brief interruption, the kitten wanted milk, and you know, he's milking my shoulder. That's why you see all the stains on the t-shirt. So let's try. Oh, it's so soft and creamy. I'm going right for the violet side. Oh, this is not gonna happen. So the purple side is unbelievable, gorgeous. It's so soft and so buttery. This reminds me of Pearls Gone Wild. And the other one is more glittery, I think. Even more glittery. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. This is freaking everything in the kitchen sink. I think using fingers is the best of these highlighters, because they're almost like creamy. Now, this is stunning. I actually turned the camera off because I messed up this cheek. It actually removed the foundation. I had to like patch it up with a sponge and put the glitter on it. Highlighter, I think the formula might be a little different. I read in the back it has mineral oil in it, so it's definitely more cream, more of a cream highlighter. And the best ways to put it on is to pat it on and not like rub it, because the other one I can get away with rubbing it. It doesn't remove anything. This one will remove your foundation, so I wouldn't recommend it. But oh my god, this is like a glass surface and glitter, everything you can dream of. This highlighter is so amazing. So let me put my wig on, take my nursing shirt off, and I'll be right back. So we're back, and I got my tiara on, my drag jewelry, and I'm all snatched up. I mean, I haven't worn my tiara in like, I don't know how long, so I'm due. Anyway, this is the look. It's a very nice palette. I like the glitter. Nothing's falling apart except like this, a couple of little creases, but other than that, it's a typical kimchi quality, really nice. So I used some browns here actually because I wanted to use as much as I could. So I actually used this for contour because it's a cooler tone and it actually works really well for contour. I used this as a bronzer. It's a little orange, but whatever. I used a little bit mixture of this and this. And I used this as a blush. Mix a little bit of this tone. And then of course I used the highlighter itself. But yeah, I used a lot of this palette actually today. Almost like everything, even the poop colors. So let's evaluate everything. So the palette is $45, like I said in the beginning, with 20 shades. 6 of them are glitters, and 4 of them make no sense. Now, I'm reading this a little bit because, to be fair, I bought this immediately as soon as it came out because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of these two clowns. I love Kimchi and I love Trixie. The Kimchi, I never met Trixie in person, but Kimchi is a nice person, like genuinely nice, sweet person, and I love her. And I like Trixie too. She posted me on Instagram, alright, when I did her look. So anyway, regardless, that's why I bought it. But to be honest, like 100% honesty on this, if I saw this online and I would look at this, if it wasn't Kimchi brand, I wouldn't have even look at it twice, to be honest. Not because it's bad, just because of the color story is not me. Like, I love these, like my regular rainbow, right? But I couldn't care less about these browns. I just don't understand why they even put them there. I guess for neutrals, you know, if people are fans of them, but they don't want to do bright colors, so they can be buying because they're neutrals. For those people that don't want to know this, so that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't have bought it because there's 6 glitters. I would rather have some good metallics than glitters in a palette, and I would rather have black and white. So yeah, I said it. I wouldn't have bought it. But am I regretting buying it? Nope. Because I love my kimchi and I love my Trixie, so it's gonna go to my shelf. And I'm going to display it when I take this thing, the curtain down. I'm going to display it on my shelf right behind me. And I'm gonna be proud owner of Kimchi and Trixie. So if you're fans, yes, it's a must. If you're not a fan, $45, it's just, I mean, I wouldn't have bought it. I'm just being honest. Highlighter though, I'm shitting myself, excuse me. It's $28 for this, but it's so stunning. It's so buttery. Totally recommend this. Even if I wasn't a fan of Trixie or Kimchi, this would be a product to buy. Like this, I would go for immediately. So that's my opinion. I didn't buy anything else because it's a little too rich for my palette. Like, it's a lot. And since I don't get PR anymore, I'm like, I need to pace myself. I use my own discount code, of course, so I save myself some money, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with it, what I got. So let me know what you guys think. Did you collect this? If you're collectors, if you love Kimchi brand and Trixie brand, you probably got it. Let me know how you like it, and like this video if you enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live on some Mondays. So follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description box, as well as my Patreon group. Thank you so much to all my patrons. Thank you guys for your support. I love you all, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next fabulous video. Bye!